Hey, have you ever had this question? Does God ever really hear my prayers or even answer them? Well, King David has this exact same question, and he's going to explain it pretty well in Psalm chapter 13. How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord? Forever? How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall mine enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God. Lighten my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest mine enemy say, I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I will sing unto the Lord, because he hath dealt bountifully with me. It can be sometimes hard to understand why God remains silent on our prayers, especially whenever we feel like everything in our lives is just crumbling down around us. But here's the thing that we have to realize. God's silence is not his rejection. Just because God is silent on an issue doesn't mean he's forgotten you. It doesn't mean that he's not hearing your prayers. It doesn't mean that he doesn't understand your problem. But what it does mean is that God is trying to pull you back in. He's trying to deepen your faith, have you lean on him more and more. And that's what King David was going through. King David was going through a horrible time. His son was trying to kill him, all right, trying to take his throne away from him and basically usurp the nation that David had ruled over, which is Israel. But David, even in the midst of all this trauma, even in the midst of all this turmoil, he still had hope in God. That's why at the very end of this, even though in the very beginning he's saying things like, how long wilt thou forget me, O Lord? Forever, how long wilt thou hide thy face from me? He ends this prayer with, I will sing unto the Lord, because he hath dealt bountifully with me. You see, David relied not on his own understanding, but he relied on God's past actions. He had faith in God because God had delivered him from many dangers and many different problems that he had already faced in his life up until this point. And it's the same way for us. So, if you haven't already, please put your faith in Jesus Christ today. I'm praying for you all. God bless.